camera's still a bit jittery. But hopefully we'll be sorting that problem today. What are you doing on my window? We're about to be invaded by a cat. Hey, stay off them wires. Kenneth. Why is it glitchy? It's very annoying. It's very annoying. Anyways, whatever. Maybe if I just do without that today. Cat! Oi! You are not going out the window. You want to look out the window? That's what you want. There you are. Never mind the blind. Now you're blinding me. Good lord. Right, I can't see anything. Right, if I take this out, let's forget about that today. Will that make a difference? Has it broken everything? Have I crashed already? I might have done. I might have crashed the entire thing. A blank screen, 2 blank screens and 1 that's not being responsive. Wunderbar. Oh, great. Cat, shush. If I gotta restart over here. Everything's crashed. I don't know what's going on. I'll plug that back in. I'll plug that in. Does that fix anything? Probably not. I hate this. I think we may well be going offline again. Yeah, the screen is frozen. Everything seems to be... I think we're going to be turning this off. Cat, will you shush? No, it doesn't sound good. Right. God's sake. Is it going to come back? Task manager. Am I back? Am I online? Well, somebody's... Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Working? Yeah, that's there. That's there. Did we just have an almighty crash? Breakdown. That's still a bit jumpy even with that unplugged. Oh well. What are you watching? Well, this is disastrous. So it did kind of carry on. Oh well, all right, okay. What do we do? Do we restart? I need to get YouTube up because I can't see anything. Docs. Chat. Just put something there. chat. Wonderful. Great. Make that. There we go. Squeeze that in there. It's all getting a bit packed. This screen. Make me very small. There we go. Grand. Anyways, good morning, everybody. I think we just did have an almighty catastrophic pause in proceedings there. Don't know if the stream was just very much stopped or whether it's caught up with itself now. I have no idea. But anyways, good morning. The only thing is I haven't got a Twitch chat. I need to do something about that. I don't want to plug that in. So, I think Twitch might have caught up. What a disastrous start. But this isn't obviously a normal kind of stream. This is just me focusing on getting some work done. I think not. Right, so alright, Botrix is on there. Right, okay, so that's, if any chats do come through, it'll come through on there. Grand. What am I doing? I need to be able to see Twitch chat, so I need to pop that out. So if copy. Can I make a doc? Custom browser docs. So if I say Twitch chat, put in that, put in apply. Oh, balls. It wants me to log in. That's always a pain in the backside. But we'll get there. We shall get there, people, don't worry. In. Oh, SMS code, right, okay, waiting on that. I keep on leaving the phone on Do Not Disturb, and then I've got a ton of notifications. Yeah. What? You gonna let me in? Yay. Accept. Well, right. Close that. And can I put that somewhere? Let me put it some. Oh, there we are. It's probably not the best place. Actually, that could go behind. Can we not join it together? There we are. Join that together. Tap that to that. Jobs are good. Wunderbar. Right, okay. Are we... I love these random things. These random streams. Gotta do everything live. There's noise appearing. Who was that for? That was the YouTube sub. Right, okay. It's still flickering. Is that because I'm trying to stream to two places? Or is it... It shouldn't be that interfering because it's not part of it. Right, okay. Lovely, okay. So this stream will not be lasting on the chat. I know that for a fact. I'm going to catch up with messages. Get a lot of threads followings today, this last day or so. Is Instagram starting to push them out more or something? Hello, cat. Hello. Hello, pushcat. What, Kenny? Yeah, we get a lot more notifications on those. Thanks for the follow, Peter. Didn't see that come up. Willy shush. Right, whatever. CF4. And what do? Yeah. Nice. I need to set some music up in the background. What are you doing? Cat, what are you doing? Right, am I getting somewhere near sorted and ready? Oh, tail's going. Are you watching birdies? Was you watching birdies? You haven't caught the mouse yet. When are you going to catch the mouse? Hmm? When are you going to catch the mousies? Right. So, yes, I was going to put some music into the back stream, wasn't I? Now, what's the tune for the start? I'm just going to go back to the start and stream for a second. Just need to figure out what the tune. What the tune is. I just need to find it. Actually, I just... Oh no, hold on a minute. If I add in an existing... media source. Is it media source? Not existing. Music 1. Okay, yeah, okay, and then if I make that a lot quieter, is that audible? So I don't know because I can't hear it. This is one of the annoying things about anybody that's watching, that might be watching, you can let me know how loud that is, whether it's loud as well. If it's loud or not, will that affect the front end? Pass. Can I hear through this? If I got a monitor. Oh, I'd love to know what on. So I knew what I was doing. I'd be dangerous. I have to monitor an output, but I can't hear it. That's the annoying thing. So I've got no idea if I can hear it or not. No, I still can't hear myself. That's direct monitoring, so I don't want that. Audio in it, OBS is a nightmare. Really is. It's like these Botrix alerts that always come up. I can hear them, stream can't. And it's set to monitor off. So in theory, I shouldn't hear them, but stream should. No idea. But we'll try to make things better. So I've got no idea. These are... Right, according to that, the music is barely coming through. I don't know. Okay. So, well, maybe I just happened to have that music on whilst it was getting towards the end of the track. I don't know. I don't want it loud, but I just want it somewhere in the background. But I can't hear it to know what the levels are like. Oh dear me. Anyways, I should be doing some work, shouldn't I? That was the whole point of doing this. Spent an hour getting this getting things set up, and then another 20 minutes getting to this point. Oh joy of joys! Whereas normally I'd be sitting dead. And yeah, well, otherwise normally I'd be sitting on bloody TikTok all morning. Oh, shut up.
I don't know what you think you're doing. I'm doing the sensible thing, the responsible thing. If we're not careful, if I go on another.
So I think was it today when the last of the Crown episodes was released? I'll have to watch them. I've kind of skipped most of season 5 and season 6, but I think I better watch the last few. Even though I think I've seen the last scene because it's been on like TikTok and stuff. So we'll see. I think it's always better to watch these things sooner rather than later, instead of waiting. Might start that later tonight. We shall see. So, yes, YouTube. We are 61 subscribers away from 10k. We're nearly there, people. Be nice if we got there before February. Not expecting anything else. Anything cool.
So now that you died, I have something for you.
What the hell? Right. So my jobs for the day is to finish my newsletter, which I haven't done one since November last year. So I got that to do today. I got the bulk of it done the other day, but I am so slow at doing anything really, to be honest. So slow. So I need a load of images for that. I'm gonna finish the typing for it. Oh, another thing, if you're watching on what's it called? YouTube. YouTube is actually giving streamers the ability, or content creators, I should say, the ability to gift memberships. 10 memberships a month in batches of 5. Now, unfortunately, we can't like gift them to who we want. So what you have to do is you have to be like somewhere on my YouTube site thing, whatever it is. You have to like allow so you can receive gift memberships. So it's worth doing that now. So at some stage I will add a link into into something and into the description or whatever, unless you can find it yourself. I don't know. I need to look into it. That's another job for today. And yeah, I need to do that and advertise that point and get that out. The only thing is, most people that actually pay attention are either already memberships or Patreon subscribers and whatever, that kind of thing. So it's people that are like outside of that would get the most benefit out of it and see the benefit of potentially having access to some of the exclusives that you get as being part of the membership. But we'll see. Right, so I actually did quite a bit on this the other day. I forgot how far I got through. I think I'm up to 44 followers on Twitch. Ooh, nice. Did I just see a chat thing come through there? Why have I not got Mina, welcome. How are you? Thank you for joining me today. Mina, seeing as you're like the one person that's chatting, can you hear the background noise? The background music, I should say. Because I want a little bit of help with the levels. But thank you for joining me today, Mina. Very kind, as I try to do some work. You can't hear the... Right, okay. You can't hear the background music. So do I need to turn that up a bit more? It might be... I mean, it's barely showing up on my levels. Have I got any properties on here? Cancel. Has it got any filters? No. Just going to edge that up to about there. Can you hear it now, Mina? Yeah, it was levels, right? Okay. So you can hear it now, but it's not overbearing. You can still hear me. Sorry, the camera's turned off. So if that's helped a bit, hopefully that's helped a bit. Because I just want to get out of like having silence when I'm not talking, especially on a stream like this where I should really be working. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Mina. Thank you very much. How's your day going anyway? How is Finland at the moment? I'd imagine it's probably quite white. Are you experiencing lots of the wintry weather? Oh, fantastic. Well, that's great to hear. Thank you for letting me know. It still always feels quite weird when people say that like they're teaching photography and whatever, and then they're referring back to my work. That feels a little bit weird to me still. Happens it happens quite a lot. Well, I'm saying quite a lot. People sometimes jump in here and tell us that, and it's very nice though. It just makes me feel a little bit weird, because I've like at schools and things like that. Which fair enough if you're doing like one-to-one tuition or group tuition or something like that, then fair enough. But when it's like school kids studying, and I'm like, hold on, I was studying like Monet and Turner and Titian and people like that when I was at school. I wasn't studying random people off YouTube. But the world has changed. The world has changed a bit. Oh, see that cat button. He's probably gone to sit in the sun downstairs. Snowing nicely. I don't know if snowing nicely is such a thing. I'm not keen on the Yeah, it's doing nicely. Very good. Right, this newsletter. It's probably not going to be very good when I've seen reading and like writing and talking at the same time. I'm not very good at multitasking. Oh, your students are adults, fair enough. Yeah. But it's I've had school teachers get in touch to say they're doing that kind of thing. So it just feels weird. But yes, I mean, teaching creative photography is it's probably more of an adult type of thing, clientele type of thing, isn't it? But yeah, well, that's still cool. Still very cool. Seems to be a lot. It seems to be a few ICM kind of people in Finland. So obviously I know Kaiser, who runs various things over there. Oh, well, thank you very much. I'm glad I hope they're all having a lovely time. Are you teaching them right now? Because obviously I'm not doing any photography type of stuff at the minute. I'm doing admin stuff, which is very dull. Not quite as exciting, and image editing and all that kind of stuff. So this newsletter. I don't know why I'm formatting this now, because it'll lose all its formatting when I paste it into MailChimp, won't it? There might be a few of them. Okay. Well, please do say hello to them all for me, Mina. Thank you very much. Is there anything else I need to mention in this newsletter? Beginning that. That's important, that's important, that's important. Is that the most important thing? Should that be at the top? Hi, Rika. Basically, the whole class logged in now. You can obviously, if you're not already, you can subscribe on YouTube. If you're not already, please do hit that subscribe button. And then, because I'm aiming to get to 10,000 subscribers, and we are currently 61 away. So, any of you that are there that haven't subscribed so far, I'd imagine some of you will have been. Please do hit that sub button. There's a bit of a difference because obviously normally I stream in the evening. Like normally I stream in the evenings. So obviously for you that's like an hour or 2 hours maybe ahead. So I'll be like 8:30, 9. But in, like doing it in the morning, then I obviously haven't got any of the American people here. Oh, for God's sake, man. Should get you there. Yeah, so it's like these morning ones. It's like a different clientele. Obviously, a lot quieter because everybody's at work. For image, well, depends what you mean by image processing. I'll use Lightroom to do like the cleanup kind of processing and the initial tweaks, but I'll do all the layering and blending in Photoshop. So there's a lot of time spent in Photoshop compared to Lightroom, but I do use both for the various jobs. And then I come back into Lightroom for cropping and final tweaks. So percentage of time wise will be Photoshop over Lightroom, but I use both basically. So right, newsletter. Yeah, so the print of it. So I'm doing this in my newsletter because I haven't done one since November last year. There's obviously been a lot of changes this year, or towards the back end of this year. So I'm highlighting which ones they are. Hello, Kat, are you back again? Hello. So obviously the priority should be the change in the print provision and advertising the print that's running at the moment. And because obviously that's probably going to make the most money. But there's also changes to like addition of the merch store and the community memberships as well. So I'm highlighting those, but I think maybe the print should be first. Oh yes. Cat, yes, the cat is here. Kenny's here. Come here, you. Don't knock everything over. So come up with a good tip if I see pictures. A good tip is, one is just believe in yourself, believe in what you're creating. Cat, what are you knocking over? You don't need to have, things don't need to be realistic. You can be as minimal or as hard with processing as you want. I see you. Yes, I'm talking. Thank you. Yeah, so just let yourself, when you're editing, I mean, I do a lot of editing to my images, but put yourself into those edits. And do things for yourself. Don't worry about what other people think about your images. Just think about what you like and go down that route. So that would be my main tip. Obviously, other than that, lots of practice. And a wrist strap for your camera. Very important. Otherwise, you might have an expensive problem if you don't have a wrist strap on your camera and you are wafting the camera around a lot. So that's a bonus tip. Buy a wrist strap if you don't have one already. What? Come up. Say hello to the people. Purr into the microphone. Purr. Anymore. Alright, that's that. Dead. Your arse out my face. What are you doing? Hello. going now? Can't see the screen for you, you know. The cat's name is Kenny. Usually he gets called Kenneth because he's usually in trouble. Or being annoying like now. But he is adorable. Good morning, Linda. He is a little bit. He is adorable. But when he's in this kind of mood, parading around in front of me, getting in the way, a little bit annoying. And now he's going behind the monitor, which is no bad thing, but he'll be there for about 10 seconds, if that, then he'll be back again. Because he's annoying. Right, so the... I didn't put my normal lights on, I'm just relying on sunlight today. Expensive lights, I'll be able to have like one button press and it would come on, but no. You can see me a little bit better, a bit more balance. Are you bored now? Behind there. Alright, so yeah, order of importance, because people aren't going to read to the bottom of the newsletter, are they? They're gonna read like 2 lines and then just scroll. So we need to do the... Hello, you're back again. Need to do the... So they'll scroll as far as the print, have a brief look at that, and I'd imagine they'll not go any further than that. No worries, Mina. Lovely to see you. Thank you very much for calling in. But yes, the intention is doing random streams. So there's no like actual schedule really for these ones, but of course, my usual Tuesday night ones probably don't actually intersect with when you're teaching or anything, but the Tuesday evening streams are the ones that where the photo editing happens. So so they're the ones to be watching. These ones are just random things to make sure I am actually doing some work and not bumming around watching TikTok all morning. So, but lovely to see you and thank you for calling in. But yes, tell your students to subscribe. What are you doing, cat? Never mind push and think. Hey, you idle little get. It's a pencil. You don't need to be pushing it. You little bugger. Bloody animals. Are you going to take the pencil away now, are you? Are you going to pick up the pencil? I know my desk's a mess, but you don't need to make it messier. Never mind the... Bloody cat. What you doing? What are you seeing now? What are you going to do? Oh, nothing. Alright, anyways. Yeah, so newsletter. It's going to have to be print, merch store, and then the memberships rebrand. I think that's going to have to be the order. So I would love more people to be on the membership stuff, but I don't think that's going to happen too much. Obviously, you need to use Instagram more as well. Good. So enjoying yourself there, cat. Crazy animal. Blog post. Need a link over here. Get all the links into position, and it's easier once I paste everything across. And I need to link to that blog post as well. Not as a symbol. What's that look for? My channel. That's what I need. What's that? My channel. Yeah, that's the gift setting. That's the thing. Yeah, that needs to be highlighted. Come on, YouTube, give me strength. Give me a link that will take me straight to the join thing. YouTube, why do you have to do this to me? There's not a generalized link for memberships. Hopeless. Now I can just add it. Oh, add /join. Grand. Right, that makes it easier. Right, so that makes it easier. So I just need my channel name. Where the feck is step? So if I type in this, /join, then that should take me to the join page in theory. Does it? No. No, it does. If I look, if I go to somebody else's, Westy is online. I thought you had memberships. That means you only get a membership tab when you're a member. That's maybe it. Because the tab will only have membership posts, won't it? That's what it'll be. Yeah. So there's all the community posts in the thing are just for members. That's what it is. Right. So if I copy that. Probably bring up a join thing when I paste that in. Let's hope so anyway. Control paste that. Okay, so that's them links there. And then here, store, and I need like print. Yeah, just go direct to the print. Print links. Don't need to do the whole multiple clicks on the website. That's just going to slow things down. Buy it now. V. So that's that. I need to write a blog post about the print changes. Really. I should do that. Missed. I not. I can. Right, so do I. And if I mention the blog post on here, how did I do that? Oh yeah, that was that. Yeah. So there's that. During it, I mentioned the print. So in the newsletter, I could put in about. What's it called? I could put in about the disaster. something to that post. So the success and disappointment was the name of the blog post. So I could highlight that. Just call it success and disappointment. Never know, it's a strange. Oh, the camera's gone off. Looking forward to this new webcam. Very much looking forward to this new webcam coming today. Hopefully it's going to be better. Hopefully it's going to run smoother. I think it should just go straight in the machine. It shouldn't need the cam link. Which I think it's the cam link thing that's causing the issue. Because there's so much plugged into this computer. It's ridiculous. Capture cards, cam links, prompters, hard drive, like external hard drives, stream decks, USB dongles and not dongles, extenders, and so much plugged in. No wonder it doesn't run very fast. I'm really glad. I'm glad I've got this one. The upgrade was it this time last year, ish, or early last year? Or was it even this year when I got this one? Gratefully received, but it was still what I'm putting through it. It's running. I mean, it's running fine. It's just the streaming and the side of things. Streaming bits and everything plugged into it. It's a bit much. It is a little bit much. Well, the cat's obviously got bored of me. Right, so yeah, So where do I put that in the grand scheme of things? This success and disappointment bit. Hi, Brian. I think it might be. I currently have it off. So it's currently unplugged. But I think there's a lot with everything being into the computer and everything using USB 3 or needing USB 3 that so I'm like trying to figure out why things are a certain way. So I think one of the things I might be having an issue is because it's because my webcam is my mirrorless camera, which is fed HDMI into the Camlink 4K. I think it's the 4K one. The Camlink 4K. So that I think that's taken up quite a thing. That goes into camera hub, the prompter is run through Camera Hub. So what I'm doing today, well, much later on today, it'll probably be this evening, is I've got an Elgato face cam coming to use as a webcam. So I'm going to use that as a webcam. Also because this mirrorless camera is a bit of a pain because it turns itself off every 29 minutes and 59 seconds, which is really annoying. And also it's manual focus at the minute, because otherwise it would have loads of stuff on the screen. So it's been one of them things I've been meaning to address. I was thinking about getting a different mirrorless camera that does a clean HDMI out, but seeing as there's a bit of jumpiness, I mean, it might be because I'm, multi-streaming to Twitch as well. It could be that's doing it, or not, affecting the choppiness of the stream. So there's various things to work out, but that's my thinking, is the prompter and the extra USB signal and all of that. That's the bit that's causing the issue. So we'll find out later on. So I think I needed the kind of webcam thing anyway. But I think for stream wise and prompters and all this kind of stuff, I think the face cam is the way to go, and it just takes that mirrorless camera element out of it. And also I can go back to having my mirrorless camera back, so I can actually take it out and use it, because otherwise it's just fully fixed up as basically a webcam 100% of the time. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't been doing any videos recently, or for quite a while. So we'll just have to see how things go. But I will let you know. I'll report back on Tuesday, or if I do another random stream over the weekend, on whether it's made a difference or whether it's not, or whether I need to do something else. The trick might be not streaming on Twitch as much. Here we go. It's a notification that my Amazon package will be coming today. So if I go to Amazon, give me a clue of what time they might be delivering. Between 12:30 and 3:30. I bet that's going to be more like 3:30, because it's around about the time they usually get here. It's about 2:30 kind of time. Right, so this is a section of this newsletter. Read the blog for the full details. this? Need the blog post address, copy. There. So if I just need some graphics now. I haven't been in a MailChimp for God knows how long. MailChimp. It's even forgotten. Type it in, it's even forgotten me. Okay, it's probably gone. You are now over your allowance of people or whatever. Welcome back. You haven't been in here for a year. Right, so yeah, see the camera's still flickery around. It's annoying me, and that's without the prompter on. Oh, like the computer is running and other stuff. So right, well, that's for audience. 1,300 people subscribing to my newsletter. That's pretty good. Seems I haven't done one for ages. I always feel like this changes so much every time I go here. Somebody in the Netherlands just mentioned me recently because I've had a few subscribers from there. Where's that come from? That's not live still, isn't it? It will be coming from Squarespace. Right, anyways, I need to create a regular email. Design email. Add recipients. Choose an audience, everybody. Because that email address is dead. That's probably why I'm getting no notifications about these anymore. Oh, hold on a minute. Do I need to set up a new? Because this is a catch-all email address. Okay. Oh, that was that one, wasn't it? Do I get any more? Preferences. How many? How many do I get? I presume they'll all come in the same ones. How do you create another one? How do you do it? Let me know. Where's the... I don't want to log out. I want help. Where's the help button? If I send one from here, compose. Do I just choose from where? Just choose from where it's come from. Okay. Don't want to do that. Settings. Discard. Confusing. Email. Hello, Cat. Are you back again? What? What's going on? Got any mousies? No. Useless. Okay. Help center, that's what I want. Email. So I want to add, oops, new identity. Where's out of the surname? No. Email help, not website help. Oh, shut up, cat. Hello. No, that's cPanel. I don't want cPanel. I want just your hello. I see you. What you doing? Where's God? Cat. I see you. Additional email accounts. Email. Create and manage. Okay, that's probably the one I want. I've got to log into something else. This is because I've just gone straight to email. Log in. How did I log in? Google? Probably. Should have these written down, really, shouldn't I? Yes. Am I? Yes, I am. Right, okay. So, manage. Use one of the other accounts, okay. What are you doing, cat? That's just an alias I need, isn't it? Hey! Get off the wires. Oi! Get out. What are you doing? Hey! Little get. Trying to clamber inside of the computer. That wouldn't help at all, would it? Right, so if I create alias, that's where we want to be. Alright, let's call this newsletter. Create. Two active aliases, fantastic. So now we've got webmail. If I go compose, I should now have. No, it doesn't take effect. Reload. God damn you. If I close and leave. There we are. Right, so that's got two active aliases. Active. It's got one active alias. Why is it saying two, but it's got one? Have I cocked something up? Delete it. Just want to leave that as it is. I learn more. Learning more always helps. In theory. Good morning, everybody. You're there watching. Thank you for dropping in. Doing some admin. Trying to be productive, not being very productive so far. It's always little things take up all the time. Alright, fair enough. If that says it says it's there. I can only believe it. So 2. Okay. I close that and that down. Oops, wrong one. Close that down. Obviously I can't be showing you this on screen. I thought I'd be letting you into all my email stuff. So fine, then I need to go to let's go to there and then let's go to there. So if I go to compose, it's still the 2. Whatever. I'm gonna risk it and send it via that. So I'm gonna make that newsletter. Send verification. This will test it. It came through, so that's good. Copy, and then we will paste that into here. Paste. Verify. Ah. It is verified. So that worked. Good. So that's that. So that's potentially will have updated the everything. Subject line. Oh, it's like is this where we get ChatGPT involved? Or Bard. Let's use Bard because that's got a new model supposedly. So, actually, can I paste in the entire email? I probably can. I paste in this email. Paste in the suggest. Sometimes I love AI. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes it's like I don't need to think about these things. I can just go do. Suggest 10 different subject lines to grab attention. Grab, not brab. Grab attention. Email subject lines to grab attention. I should. Is that how you spell analyze? Probably. It didn't bloody suggest a change. What happened to the autocorrect? Don't like it when there's no red squiggly line below. Right, okay, whatever. Why is it not? It's not doing anything. Why is it not receiving enough? Surely it is. I'm not doing anything. Using a browser. And I have the speed. I probably need to reset some things. 'Cause I've got a new faster internet now. Maybe we'll change a bit. Whatever, I don't know. Analyze the text as a newsletter. I wonder if you can post that much stuff in. Brayton, no, I'm not. I'm just doing kind of admin stuff. Basically, what I'm doing at the moment is that's not something you can do. Right, ChatGPT, it is. Then I'm just doing my newsletter, which I should have been sending out in about October. But alas, I am very disorganized and very late. So I'm doing boring admin stuff, basically. So I've got newsletter get out today. I've got a community magazine thing that I do locally. That needs to get done today as well, or at least partially. And what else? Yeah, just basically try not to bum around too much today. So it's just me streaming to keep my mind focused. Cat. Because if I wasn't streaming, I'd be sitting doing TikToks or something and not being productive at all. I'd be wasting my Friday. Fridays, I try to make them the most productive day of the week. It's usually because it's a panic because I've done nothing. What are you doing? Hey! Do you mind flickering my lights? What? You come say hello. I bet you've knackered them lights now. No, still on. Surprising. I think it's Friday anyway. Oh, Friday. Is it? Yes, it is Friday. You had me doubting myself there for a minute. But yeah, that's basically the plan is try to get stuff done today. Cat. What is he doing? Found something to play with. you giving up? You're not going to play now. Fine, after all that. So fine. Right, the board wouldn't do that. So let's try ChatGPT. Well, ChatGPT does it. So board's still got some things to learn, things to do. Right. So it's given me 10. Oh, it's all a bit. Time exclusive print and important announcements. Ah, good one. So basically, I asked ChatGPT to give me 10 suggestions for a subject line for this email newsletter. It is giving me some rubbish. Right, so I think it's one of these ones you pick out bits to think about, because one, we've got seasons greeting and major updates await inside, a load of rubbish. Apologies and exciting changes, catch up with our journey, kind of works. 3, unveiling exclusive updates and major shifts for 2024. Nah, not really. 4, discover the new Red Knights community and more. Well, that would have been more relevant if I'd done it a lot earlier, like in October. Limited time exclusive print and important announcements. That kind of works. 6, big news and celebrations. Join the festive revelry. Rubbish. 7, your chance to earn Essence of Sycamore Gap ends soon, which is, yeah, I can maybe lump that in to make it a longer thing. 8, win some, lose some. UK landscape photography journey. Nah, that's rubbish. 9, last minute holiday surprises wait up and now. Nah, because it's hour late. All shipping dates are past now. Unless you're in the UK. Your invitation, inside stories, merch launch, and more. Nah. So we need to kind of combine. Yeah, I think it's kind of combining. So something like. Probably want to mix what I usually do on the weekends. Continue to work, to be honest. I try to relax more than what I do. Usually there's a bit more family time, I suppose. I try to get away from working all the time. Tricky, but sometimes working, sometimes not. Every day seems to be roughly the same, to be honest. Seems to be the same. Spending hours and hours in here researching, etc. Spending time doing stuff. Just never ending. I would say it's not really I haven't got a lot else going on, so I just tend to be in here all the time. So I'd like more time to play games and shit like that, but whether I ever will or not, it's the thing. Depends what time of the year it is as well. At the minute, it's like 6 hours of daylight, so it's kind of restrictive of what you can actually do in that time. Right, so what am I going to do? So if we go season's greetings, catch up with exciting changes, and then I need to cut and paste some of these. What games do I play? I generally play the Battlefield franchise on Xbox. That's the one I want. So yeah, mainly that, because I haven't really got time to play anything else. So that's the kind of thing I can jump in for half an hour, have a blast, and then come off. So anything that takes longer than that is out of the question. So I see friends that play like, long ass winded stuff. Like I've got a mate that plays that. Not that sailing game, the pirate game. What's it called? And he's like, playing for 10 hours and things like that. I'm like, I can't do that. If I was to do anything for 10 hours, it would have to be overnight when there's nothing else going on. So yeah, like just a quick blast, half an hour on something, and then I'm away. I just haven't got the time. There's always something in the way stopping us having an extended period of time. It's quite annoying when there's stuff to do. So I still got that. Yeah, I would like more time to play, but this is kind of why I'm streaming in the morning now, is because generally from 9 till 12-ish, half 12, this is an extended period of time when there's nothing else getting in the way, providing I'm not doing anything else in the morning. Once we get in the afternoon, it's like an hour, and then I've got stuff to do, another hour I've got stuff to do, another hour I've got stuff to do. And then it's like evening time, it's like, well, I've got a bit longer than just, to do things then. Hello, cat. Are you back again? Hello. I see you. Yes. So yeah, I just need more time. We all need more time, don't we? Cat. Do you mind? Do you mind? That's right, knock stuff over. But yeah, Brain, I do have another channel for playing games on Twitch anyway. But I was going to dedicate way more time to it. They're like nearly 3 years ago, definitely 2 years ago anyway. I just never had time. Stuff got in the way. What gets in the way? I have a dog that needs walked a lot, so he gets in the way. I have an elderly mother which I look after. She's downstairs. thankfully distracted at the moment, so that's good. So she needs looked after, and yeah, that's the kind of stuff that gets in the way, and cats that come up and tap you on the shoulder. So yeah, loads of stuff gets in the way. So, you know, a lot of times dedicated to those. So you've got, I'm lucky enough I can fit in around it to get things done, but it just means everything takes so long. And also, you know, when there's that much to do work-wise, then you've got to prioritize work over play. So, are you on my desk again? Where are you going? You're going to hide behind the monitor. Okay. Is it nice and warm behind there? What are you? Better not be chewing anything, you little kid. Yeah, so basically life gets in the way. Doesn't give me a lot of chance to do much apart from work. Deal with the essential stuff. And then more work. So it gets to the point where, like, my Tuesday stream, that can often be the only time I actually get any time to actually just sit and edit images. So that's how bad it can get. So that's why, like, the YouTube channel as a whole has kind of suffered, certainly this year, because I just haven't had, editing videos takes so long. I've just not had the time on top of everything else to be able to edit videos together. I've got stuff in the can from like May last year, which still haven't been edited. Hello. What are you wanting to? You wanting to see out the window again, are you? Hey. Yeah, so there's loads of stuff I would love to be doing, but I could do with like 48-hour days. Right. So I mean, see, it's things like this. Like, just thinking of a subject line has taken 30 minutes, and then most of it was done by AI. It's just ridiculous. Right. So. Yes. Greetings. Gotcha. Exciting changes. And your chance. Essence of ends soon. We need to capitalize those. Where's the title change format? Would it be? Styles, no. Text. Capitalization will be title case. There we go. What? What you knocking up? Heaven hell. What did you knock that off for? Stylus for the tablet. Gone over the edge. Thank you. Get off there as well. No pushing that. Kenny. You want some? Missed. What are you doing? Bloody cat. You got to inspect. Yeah. Don't want to get rid of him. Throw a can across the room and he'll go and sniff it out. Right, so explanation mark. That's right. This, I mean, this might be a bit long for a subject line. Let's see what it says. Try to use no more than 9 words. It'd be like, keep it short. Character count below 60. Do the answer. Design email. They're all a good thing, but I'm waiting on the new one to come, Andrew. Or the new 2. But yeah, it's because it's chilly and this is nice and warm. That's why. How are you, Andrew, by the way? Oh, Andrew, by the way, because you are such a big supporter, and hopefully you will get this, is if on the channel, if you go to the join, hit the the memberships join thing, starting this month, I get to give 10 free memberships through YouTube. So if you click the join button and then allow gifting or allow gifts, then you will be you'll be in the running. Because I can't. I mean, if I could just like give you one, I would give you one because you're here. There to play. Well, I could put a coat on, Brain. So that goes for you as well, Brain, as well. Is if you go to the membership join, like the join thing on the channel, I think it'll be below the video. Hit that and then allow gifts. Then when I'll do a drop of 5 gifts on Tuesday, and then hopefully if there's only you that's got that turned on, then you'll be one of the recipients of it. Because you do support the channel a hell of a lot, Andrew. But you're not part of the Patreon stuff. But it would be good to have you involved. Have access to some of the exclusive benefits. So if you just allow gifting, then you will be in the running of actually receiving gifted memberships. If anybody got to the point of actually buying gifted memberships for anybody else, which is very rare, to be honest. It's not like Twitch where that happens quite a bit. But like YouTube, what do you win? You get you potentially get a month's membership of the YouTube members thing. You become a Red Knight for a month, basically. So by being part of the Red Knights, is you get monthly wallpapers, and you get an invite to the monthly Zoom chat, that kind of thing. So there's benefits to it all. Like I say, not everybody wants to shell out, £5 a month or whatever to be part of the thing. So this is a new thing from YouTube. Which, Andrew, to be honest, I don't know if you need to be live to do it, because you've got a really good following now. So I don't know if you've got memberships added. Oh no, well that's why I was wanting to give you, because it came up on mine. See, I mean, if I could control where it went, Andrew, I would just gift you one, straight up. But you can have memberships though, can't you, on yours? For us. Has he got a new hoodie for me? Oh, he's carrying something. He's carrying a package. The new hoodies might be here. Well, providing I ordered the right size. So we have this one, I guess. Please order the right size. And also the other benefit of being a member, whether it's gifted or not, or actually, members, is that you get a discount code for merch. No worries, Andrew. I can't remember at what point it was. What we were on about. So, new hoodie. It's got the
red knight symbol on the breast. Did I position that in the right place? Maybe it should have been further over. Or maybe is that as far as it went? I don't know. Anyways, that's that one. Looks big enough. So I will actually and then this one is in green, and this one has got the Tuesday night. No, bloody camera! Come back, camera. Right. And so in this one, it's got the Tuesday Night Edits logo on it. Just like small instead of like plashed right across the front. So we will try this. I'm going to put this one on anyway, because I quite like the green. What are you doing, cat? So I'll be back in a second. So this one might be sized slightly differently. It still fits. Or maybe I've stretched the other one out. Yes, new hoodie, different hoodie. There we are. She's now had its logo on the front there. Why are you liking that? Yeah. Call the emergency services. Andy's changed out of his red hoodie. I do like that. I do like that that red hoodie. Yeah, I think this is sized slightly differently to the other one. But never mind. Still fit, just stretch. No, there's plenty of room up here. It's round the gut I'm struggling. I thought I'd been quite good recently. Evidently not. So, right, this bloody newsletter. What the hell am I going to do? Well, because like the gut sits below the desk, so it's not really apparent most of the time. But yes, it is. Well, yeah, I've been trying harder recently. I thought I'd been doing quite well. Evidently not. Evidently not. So, right, newsletter. God, it's 12 o'clock already and I still haven't got this newsletter done. I was hoping to have this done in like the first 20 minutes of stream. So what are you up to today anyway, Andrew? Sergio, how are you doing, sir? Oh, it'll definitely give. Sergio, how are you? Sergio, are you still wanting a print of the Sycamore Gap? Because I'm kind of hinting that it's gonna last. You know, the exclusivity will last like a week extra. I know you were thinking about it. I know you were thinking about it. Trying to finish this week's video. Is it a good one? Where have we been? What are we commenting on this week, Andrew? You want to see the sword, right? Damocles. Is the sword of Damocles a thing? The sword is from Lord of the Rings. It is Anduril, Flame of the West. The shards of Narsil reforged. There's a cobweb on it. So I bought this. You'll think quickly. Okay. Well, Sergio, I think I'll extend the 31st of December deadline to like the 5th of January or 5th or 6th of January. So maybe it's the 6th or 7th of January. So it'll be like an extra week, but not much more than that. I still need to configure things. You get distracted easily, that's why I'm here. Yeah, I get distracted easily, that's why I'm streaming, to hopefully continue with being productive rather than just sitting here scrolling on doom scrolling on TikTok or Instagram. So yeah, this is the sword brain. So it's a bit on the big thing. Did you Andrew, did you mention tripods? Tripod review, very cool. Were you paid? Were you paid for it? Were you given a tripod to try? Just ignore the special word thing, by the way. That's just for Tuesdays, really. Because I've still got that variable filter one to do, and it's been months. I was meant to do it in June. What are we now? December. And I've just been that busy. I've just been busy. Okay, and everyone. Is it KNF that I'm going to be doing that variable filter for? Is that KNF? But yeah, Sergio, if you can let me know your intention in time, because if you say no, then I'll probably change it over a little bit earlier. Yeah, I think it's KNF. But it's in a way I'm trying to I need to make it positive. And it's like, how do I make it positive when I wasn't that impressed with it? Are you back again, Cat? Play with the sword. Scared. Cat. Quite a big sword, this thing. It's a bit of a weighty thing. Rightful place. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I probably are. Probably because they're a bit less known, then people will be less inclined to be, overly kind to them. But I bought a KNF 6-stop, like a proper ND 6-stop, and it's great. The variable filter does its job, but the one the sent it was a 2-stop to a 9-stop, and I've only used it at the 9-stop, 8-stop, 7-stop kind of limit. I haven't used it any less because it's just pointless. But no, sorry, does the job fine. I've used it quite a lot. I've produced decent work from it. So, can't fault it on that. Build quality's good. It's just that particular one. It's a bit, 90% of it is a bit pointless to me. Maybe it's fine if you're a video producer where you just want to knock the exposure down a bit. But for me, that's trying to darken it down for multiple seconds. It's a little bit pointless. Really? So I think the Lee stuff's been around for donkey's years, and it feels like they've never really done much. Because I remember when I got into long exposures, then to get a big stopper, it was like a 10-month wait, and they seem to be the only ones that are actually good at producing anything. No worries at all, Sergio. Just let us know. Just let us know. But yeah, if you do, that's very generous, very kind. But yeah, just gives us, just let us know. Either way, because I will be thinking about the next print over Christmas. So I might get a sample done for the next print, shortly, and then it's ready to go soon afterwards. But I'm thinking the next print is going to be dark and red. That'll test them out. None of this light and airy green. It's going to be dark and moody. We're going back to normal for the prints. For the next print. Reds. Yeah, color cast for me isn't that important. Although I do like the benefit of my old B&W filter because it's quite warm. It has a warm cast, so that's quite helpful. It's probably why some of my images over the years have turned out quite warm, because it's already had a start. So yes, color casts for me aren't that important, but in certain circumstances I've lent into the downsides. Mainly if the color cast had been like green, then I wouldn't have been very impressed with it. Yeah, red and dark, definitely. Yeah, Serge. The one I was thinking of, if I can find it, where might it be? Photography, photos. That's the one I want. Why is that just gone big? Why it's done that? Right, again, bear with me. Yeah, most casts are, which is quite strange for that B&W filter. Because most of them I've seen are like blues and magentas and greens. I think some of the early, what they're called, oh Jesus, they got quite big. The early high-tech ones. Some of them were really green, and that was like really bad to try to correct. If you were a landscaper, anyway. Where's the one? Oh yeah, it's these ones. So the next print, I'm thinking, if I can switch. If you can see, I'm not even doing these. So the next print I'm thinking about is one of these ones. One of these dark ones, so which will really test out the printers, and just really lean into that whole. I've got a bit of tidying up to do these. No, I used to have Cochran filters when I first started, so it was good to play with to start with. But I'm thinking one of these ones as the next print. I'm maybe leaning towards this one, but maybe a different crop and with it tidied up a bit more. So that's what I'm thinking about for the next one. So if you're into moody dark shit, the next print might well be for you. Yeah, the cotton filters, but I think it was, they had a really ready cast. I think, yeah, they did, to the point where I would get red spots. Certain lenses, especially when I was trying infrared, certain lenses would give you the infrared red filter. I don't even know if it was infrared, to be honest. The very red filter would react with the lens in a certain way. It would give you like a hot spot. And I think a lot of the Cochran ones were like that, even when they weren't infrared. So no, there is actually the castle in there, Serge. There is a castle in there. It just gets blurry in the darkness. Have I sold many? 3, I think, Andrew. 3 or 4. If Sergio buys one, I think that'll be 4. So it's kind of worked. So I think that's kind of why I'm gonna pursue this and update, because I mean the group that I've been kind of like listening in on, and the guy that kind of runs it, I've because I set the way I set this one up, it was over 6 weeks. Was it mid-November when I started, or maybe it's early November when I started it? And I was like, right, it's gonna run until the end of the year. Whereas looking on these other guys, they're obviously a lot more organised, and doing reels and TikToks and all that kind of stuff to highlight these things. I haven't got into that yet because I haven't had time. But they're running like limited time stuff for like 10 days. And it's like, right, it's available for 10 days. Get in now or you don't get it. And I'm like, I just physically can't do that. Yeah, I think it's, to be honest, it's it's all right, Sergio. You can barely see it. It's just right in the where things go dark. So you would never tell it was a castle, basically. And to be honest, that's kind of what I was aiming for anyway. Yeah, but I mean, some of these guys are like kind of following along, and some of them are, must have pretty good followings and already fairly commercially successful. And them, quoting us like, oh, because it's a limited release, selling like 300 prints at 120 quid or whatever like that. I think some of them were selling like A4s for like 90, which is fair enough. But if you've got somebody in Australia buying a print for 90 quid, it's costing you another 80, or it's costing you 80 to have it courier shipped over, which is like, hold on a minute, you've got to balance all that out. So I'm on the shipping side of stuff, I'm actually losing a chunk, because everything's courier delivered. So like Australia, I think it costs like, I think it's nearly 80 quid to have a print courier shipped over there, whether it's just a print or a framed print. So it goes by DHL Express. So I've had to set the rest of the world at something, because you don't want to like lump it all onto the buyer and say like it's going to cost you 80 quid more than the advertised price. So I've had to set a rest of the world level at 30 quid and just absorb the cost. And for like Europe and the UK, I think I've set it at 15. And then just trying to balance things out, it's really tricky. They're paying a bit, but it's over. Whatever it is, it's over. So the profit off the print is actually coming down depending on the shipping. So, but their argument was, well, we don't sell that many to Australia, New Zealand anyway. So you balance it out by, you're going to be making more money if you're printing, if more people in the UK or Europe are buying, because the shipping is going to be so much cheaper. So you do make a little bit on the shipping on that, but it costs you for elsewhere. So it does balance out, but when you look at a print for 180 quid and then you're like, well, the money that you're actually making off it is 100 or something, then it's like, there's a lot of costs there. There's the costs of print for the print costs of it. So obviously the printers make their money off that as well. And then you got the shipping as well, and all the extra little bits like I don't do certificates because they're not limited editions, they're limited times. But the branded stickers that go on the outside to say it's from me, and all all the branding. You can have all that set up. So every time you use that, it's a couple of quid, and like a thank you letter as well. So it's I mean, it's a great system, which you end up paying for, but I think it's a really good system. And I mean, like, to be honest, like the Sycamore Gap shot, because it was in it was referenced a lot in Stuart's blog, which went wild. It's been mentioned in my blog, which didn't go as wild, but still had a good readership. There's a lot of people being exposed to that, so getting 3 or 4 print sales out of that is, to me, I think is pretty bloody good, because it's had a hell of a lot of exposure. The next one, I probably expect to not sell any, because it's probably going to be an image that it's more tied to me and my preference for that kind of thing. So you've just got to go like that. But then again, for the next one, I probably am going to do a lot more marketing for it. One of the things is about the newsletters, trying to get them back in a regular slot. So it'll be, there'll be a new print. I don't think it'll be anything less than like 2 weeks availability. I think it'll always be pretty much a month, or maybe it's up to 6 weeks, depending. And we'll just basically have to see how it goes. Yeah, I never looked at Sol Digital, but like PrintSpace I've used for a good long time. I've got samples from Whitewall. I haven't had anything else, but there's a guy I did some tuition for. He's over in the US, and he got Whitewall to do like an acrylic, like a big, I think he said 40 by 40 acrylic print. And he says, like, there was a slight problem with it, but he said it was fantastic. And they actually I think they give him a credit, so he can basically get another print done. But it cost him like $1,000 or something to have that done. It's crazy, but he said it was, he did love it. The Sycamore Gap it's a location on the Hadrian's Wall up here in the northeast of England. That's quite famous. It's a very identifiable place. There was a dip in the wall, and there was a tree growing in the middle of it. Very, very iconic, very picturesque. Well, somebody earlier, and I've shot it for years, and the last time I was there was 2022, and I photographed it. Got a really nice impressionist ICM image out of it. It went into a competition. It got highly commended in the competition, but since then somebody cut down that tree, so it's been quite famous this year. It's like gone worldwide about people knowing about it and hear about it. It was in the actual spot was in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. There's one big film it's been in, but you basically type in Sycamore Gap, you'll see a lot of news articles from this year about it. So yeah, the time thing does, it is a bit of a bother. But that's why I struggle is time when it comes to video, like YouTube videos and stuff like that. It just takes so long. As you can see from this morning, I sat down here at precisely 2 hours ago. I've been going now, it was 2 hours 20, 2 hours 22, but I was there. Took us 20 minutes to get the bloody thing set up, half set up right. But I just can't get anything done, and this is just for a normal, like a straight newsletter, which is pretty much already done. All I need to do is paste, finalize it, cut and paste it, and here we are 2 hours later, and I'm still dicking around with it. So Right, I think I'm just gonna create this from scratch. Why do newsletters have to be so complicated? White background. Apply. Let's just go with that. No, well, I mean, this is me trying to remain focused and continue to do work, because, like I said earlier, the chances are I would just get distracted and I'd be playing on TikTok or watching YouTube videos or whatever, and getting absolutely nothing done. So at least I am getting something done. Yeah. So this is the thing. So, I've forgotten we've got buttons and stuff, haven't we? Right. So we are into. Probably show you this bit. Not working for you. No, well, exactly. So. And obviously, it's lunchtime. Well, actually, Andrew, it's lunchtime now, so I should really get on with it. Breaking news, breaking news. So I should really have my lunch and get on with that. So depending what's going on, I might stream over the weekend as well, because I'm still gonna have loads of stuff to do. To be honest, I might stream tonight, because the afternoon will disappear in a blur. So I might come back on tonight. So maybe it's a bit early. I might be on about, if I have tea at the normal time, take the dog out. So I could be on as early as 6:30, something like that. And again, I'll just be doing the same stuff, because I was explaining something to Brian earlier this morning, that like the way my schedule is, mornings I get a chunk of time where I'm pretty decent, and then the afternoons are just broken up into little bits, and you just can't get any like a run going. So there's no point streaming in the afternoons or trying to do anything that takes longer than like an hour. And then evenings, once tea's out the way, then I've probably got till like 8 or 9 o'clock, something like that. And then maybe I should spend some time with the dog. I will do, Andrew. Well, if you've got your notifications turned on, then you'll probably get pinged. But yeah, I think maybe should we confirm it now? I will be streaming at some stage this evening, because I know I've still got loads of stuff to do, and I'm not going to get any of it done this afternoon. So, and also, Andrew, by the way, I forgot you and here earlier that it should be well, any time between now and 3:30 supposedly, according to the Amazon thingies. It's out for delivery. Is it any updates? There's no update saying yet. It's eight stops away yet. But I'm getting. You can't rely on notifications, fair enough. Basically, check back. I don't know, between about 6:30, unless. No, that's not tonight. There's somebody in the village having a bit of a party type of thing, but that might be tomorrow night. I don't know. Yeah, YouTube's rubbish like that, isn't it? But anyways, what I was saying is that I'm replacing the mirrorless camera here. So I've got like the Elgato face cam, webcam coming, so I'm kind of hoping that's going to work better with everything combined, and then it might be a bit better for using the prompter, because obviously at the minute it's a bit jerky. You know, the camera's a bit jerky, so I'm hoping moving away from the mirrorless camera and then into the cam link into the USB stuff, then just a straight webcam will solve some of that issue. So fingers crossed it's going to be like that. Right, I'm going to switch back to this. So hopefully that's the cat coming. So hopefully that'll probably work a little bit better, maybe. I'm hoping so anyway. And also that'll give me one. It'll stop it. A prime example. Come back. A prime example. I'll not have to turn the bloody thing on and off anymore, and we'll be able to have long streams without it turning itself off. So that's coming this afternoon. So maybe by 6 o'clock I'll have it all installed and updated and ready to go, and then we'll be a bit further forward on the whole. Exactly, Andrew. So we'll probably get rid of that problem. Hopefully we'll get rid of the jerkiness problem as well, and we'll see how it goes. So it could be a bit of fun. It could be a bit of fun. Yeah. So right. But yeah, Andrew. Yeah, just give. If you don't get any notification, just check back to see, like early evening, I would say. I'd imagine I'll be around, but I'll ping. I know you. I don't think you're in the Discord. I'll ping the Discord and say I'll be, when I'm going live, with like maybe 5 or 10 minutes notice, and then we'll hopefully get a few folk in this evening. Because I like even at 6 o'clock, it's a bit early for some usual denizens, so we'll see. Because obviously Jen's 8 hours behind. So if 6 o'clock is there, it's going to be like 10 in the morning. That's probably a very productive time, even on a Friday for her, but you never know. And yeah, so for the Americans, it still might be a bit early, because even for Peter, it's going to be very early afternoon. But I will ping everybody with the intention on the Discord, because one of the things I do want to do is just do more random streams like this. I mean, I like it, and it's quite confusing. I did say to somebody who was like doing some work on a different Discord server I used to be a member of, that I mean, I like it, but obviously a lot of the members of my community aren't that way inclined, so it's actually quite surprising how many people are actually part of it. So yeah, it will be, Sergio. Yeah, so sometime between 6 and 7, I'd imagine I'll be live, unless something crops up. hopefully nothing major is going to crop up, but I am intending on being live this evening, maybe for a couple hours, and it'll be doing the same bloody things, because I'll bet you by 6 o'clock I still haven't got this newsletter out. But I will have some. I'll have if I have got it out by then, I will still have the local parish magazine to put together, so you can join me as I do that. So I'll be forcing myself to do that. I hate it. I'm trying to get out of doing that. I've been doing it for 14 years now. Somebody else needs to take it on. I've had enough. I've had enough with community stuff locally. I love my community here, but I'm done with local community. I've had enough. Somebody else. It's time for somebody else to have a go. It's time for somebody else to be nice. So. But yeah, so that's hopefully I'll have the webcam set up by then. So we'll just see how it goes. But right, gonna drop out now. No worries, Sergio. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in and spending your lunchtime with me. But hopefully see you later on tonight, so that'll be great. Right, guys, I'm going to drop out, go and get some lunch, and hopefully we'll see you this evening. So thank you all very much for your company this morning, whoever's dropped in. Lovely to see you all, everybody that's chatted as well, and we will see you tonight. So until then, keep hard. See yous.